Well, thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Rolly Hoyt.
And I'm Faith Woodard. A little more than 6 months into his second term, President Trump appears to be on the verge of his biggest legislative win, the passage of his budget bill called the One Big Beautiful Bill Act.
Yeah, the Senate has approved its version, but the bill's ultimate passage is still far from secure. Erica Brown recaps the long day and night senators went through.
Touring an immigration facility in Florida Tuesday, President Trump found out the Senate passed his budget bill.
The big, beautiful bill just passed through the Senate.
Oh, thank you. Wow. Thank you.
The vote was 50-50, forcing Vice President J.D. Vance to cast a tiebreaker.
The Vice President votes in the affirmative. The bill as amended is passed.
3 Republican senators voted with Democrats against the bill. Susan Collins from Maine, Tom Tillis from North Carolina, and Rand Paul from Kentucky. Lisa Murkowski from Alaska was undecided, but switched to a yes vote Tuesday morning.
They chose to add more pork and subsidies for Alaska to secure that vote.
Murkowski secured help to ease some of her state's burden for SNAP, the food assistance program, as well as tax cuts for Alaskan fishing villages and whaling captains.
Senator Paul said that your vote was a bailout for Alaska at the expense of the rest of the country. That's what Senator Paul said.
I have an obligation to the people of the state of Alaska.
The fight over the president's budget bill now moves back to the House, where changes that were made on the Senate side could threaten its ultimate passage.
We are trying to do the basic math of understanding what the deficit's going to go up. And I've not heard one person irrefutably tell me that they're not going to be higher deficits over the next 5 years.
House Speaker Mike Johnson says he wants a vote Wednesday on the Senate bill, despite concerns from some of his members. The House Rules Committee is already working on the bill, the first step ahead of any possible vote. Erica Brown, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
Senator John Boozman reacting to the Senate's passage of the bill. He said in a statement, quote, "This bill delivers the largest tax cut ever for working and middle-class Americans, in addition to letting tipped and hourly workers, seniors, and families keep more of their hard-earned income. It also eliminates waste, fraud, and abuse so assistance programs can continue to serve the vulnerable, and provides transformational funding for border security, national security, and energy security," end quote.